Speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. Yeah, I'm just greedy like Chubbs with a hustle like Pooh. Trying to get it out the mud like what else I'm supposed to do. It was in my blood, my family even knew. 22 I blew, I owe everything to true. Something out of nothing, that's a cold situation. Know they probably hot, but they froze in the faces. I didn't even rush, I was chosen but patient. Feeling like rust, I went gold out the basement. Get it by the running eagle chains by the dozen. Told that I love him, it's a whole celebration. Barely getting started, but still gotta embrace it. When it's from the bottom, it's a different foundation. Yeah, it's a different bag waiting on the other side. I just wanna live in salvation. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me.
No, the top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught off, not one day.
But I'm still on my way.
This is dedicated to the get it girls. This is dedicated to
FaceTime, but I don't wanna waste time with nobody if you ain't sure about what you want. What's the point at all? I'm living my best life, got things on the hotline ring. Yeah, baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry, you ain't gotta lie, you ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe, why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with, start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back.
this is dedicated to the get it girls. This is dedicated to the get it
I
girls.
ain't like none of these other no. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number one, can't settle for no number two. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you're gonna have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry, you ain't gotta lie, you ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe, why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with, start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back. All my independent girls, I mean, one time. When my get it girls always looking so fine. So my, put your hands to the ceiling.
Quedo con el Intomai, la mente rezando el sky. Yeah. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo, Le PSA, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... Cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y tú está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso. El día que me junté con Sergi sabía de sobra que haríamos historia. Grabamos 1000 palos, reímos, lloramos, papi, y el resto es historia, yeah, yeah. Momentos que nunca se nos irán de la memoria. LB, mami, AKA, los favoritos de tu novia. Nunca me olvido de los que estuvieron en los tiempos que estaban mal. De party con Rosito y Edu cuando pisa la capital. Es un día quiero que vos y Sao hablen en mi documental. Confiaron en mí cuando no era nadie, confiaron en mí cuando no había nada. Mami, ahora tenemos de todo, tenemos pa' coger. Ya no intenten hablar con Feliz, él tampoco va a coger. 2021 sembrar, 2022 recoger, 2023 coronar, 2024 desaparecer, yeah. Mami está tranquila, papi está tranquilo. ¿Quién más quiero? El dinero no me pone contento aunque ofrezcan 7-0. La Porsche cae en color, asientos de cuero. Pegado en la isla, pegado en España, pegado en el mundo entero. En el colegio mi hermana frontea de ser mi hermana, yeah. Mi otra hermana también frontea de ser mi hermana, yeah. Mi piba frontea, se saca fotos, yeah. Y la mamá no frontea, pero podría solo por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Yeah, 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 yeah. Que puedo con el Linton May. Yeah, LBS, you know. Pinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo, LBS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... que tu colega sea tu inspiración. Solo éramos 4 trabajando cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y tú está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At shooting guard, Andrew Nembhard. At small forward, Aaron Neesmith. At center, Miles Turner. At the other forward position, Pascal Siakam. At the other guard position, Tyrese Haliburton. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. Let's meet the starting five for your Dallas Mavericks. Starting at power forward, at 6'6", number 55, Derek Jones Jr. The other forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 8, Josh Green. At the center position, 7 feet 1 inch, number 2, Derek Lively. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'2", number 11, Kyrie Irving. At guard, 6'7", number 77, Luka.
welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Tyrese Haliburton.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And now Indiana's starting group. Neesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Haliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Josh Green. And it's Lively in at the 5. And this late in the season, Grant, would you say the adage, nobody is 100% rings true?
100%. I mean, at least that was the case for me. There's some truth in that saying, though, for everyone. Most guys might not be 100% until they get a full off-season rest.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Here's Siakam. That shot is off. Jones with some nice D. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Jones. Here's Lively. Turner covers. Outside for Irving. Jones with a screen on Haliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Siakam hits them both. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Mavs get their last shot to go. And the basket by Haliburton.
Playing through contact. Love how hard-working Haliburton is.
Pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Got it.
Just excellent concentration there by Haliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Here's Doncic. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Now here's Turner with the drive. And then Turner with the dunk.
I tell you, the tenacity of Turner on the drive is something no one wants to be a part of.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Irving. To the inside. Lively. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Haliburton against Doncic. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Haliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Now here's Irving. 23 points his last outing. Doncic outside. They set the pick. Pass to Lively. Puts up a 3. hits the three-pointer. Lively's got his second basket of the night.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer, and he gets credit for it.
Haliburton looking for an opening. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Indiana. From deep, here's Doncic. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 5 points.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Siakam. Soft touch off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Irving. Still without a bucket. The lob. Very well done.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
And Haliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. Indiana, 4th. Number 5, the Mavericks.
And lately, both teams have been shooting the lights out. You know, each is hoping that this trend continues moving forward.
The Pacers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Haliburton on the attack. Good D by Doncic.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Siakam against Jones. Siakam gets the bucket.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Irving. Still no points. Six to shoot. With his first shot attempt. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. Up and over Doncic. Doncic grabs the miss. to the middle. Pass to Irving. Launches a three. Another three for Dallas.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Haliburton against Doncic. Here's Nembhard, who drains the 19-footer.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Now Irving, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Green, the pass to Jones. Irving for three. Another miss by Irving. Irving's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Nembhard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Nembhard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Nembhard. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. The Mavericks trailing. Irving with it. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. The floater. And he lays it in. Irving's got 8.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Pacers also making a change. McConnell's checked in. Indiana trailing here. Here's Nembhard. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Nembhard's got 8.
Coming out hot, 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Gafford, he's checked in for Jones. Now here's Turner. A 20-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
And the dunk by Gafford.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
McConnell against Doncic. Unloads. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Gafford the screen. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
And here's Siakam for 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. Down low. Here's Washington. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Here's Nembhard. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And here is Irving. He's got 13. Doncic finds Irving. Back to Doncic. Over McConnell. The rebound by Turner. Here's Nembhard. The shot comes out. Nice D from Gafford. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McConnell. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now here's Irving. Back to Doncic. Pass to Irving. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 1:36 left in the opening quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Nembhard. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 4 assists in the game.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And Irving gets it to go.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Indiana leading. Siakam outside. Rebounded by Green. To the middle.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. He's really adept at drawing fouls. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And he drops it first. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. And so he makes both from the line.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Haliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The pull-up, a really big-time weapon for Haliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
Irving for 3. And Toppin pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the basket by Haliburton. And now a 6-point Pacer lead.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now here's Irving. He's got 17. Gafford passes to Irving. Here's Doncic. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Doncic against McConnell. Goes up on the wing. Jackson can't get it to go.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Off the mark with a little step back J. Tyrese Haliburton getting it done for Indiana. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Dallas has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. They've got Kyrie Irving, PJ Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Exum in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Indiana on D. 4-point game. Here's Irving. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Shot's good by Matherin.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
And he lobs it up.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Haliburton on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Good on the shot.
Tyrese Haliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Now here's Irving. He's got 19. Got a piece of it, and that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. McDermott's checked in for Indiana. Here's Washington. 20 points for him last game against Indiana. Irving, no good.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Haliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. First one falls. Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence. And perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense. You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Haliburton. Oh, Tyrese Haliburton through contact.
That shot by Haliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Irving for three. He drops it from range. Irving's got 22.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Oh, my! I mean, just went hard on that one, B.A.
Mercy, mercy me. Benedict Mathurin. Spectacular throwdown.
Here's Exum, and he makes it on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Haliburton on the drive, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Haliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Exum passes to Gafford. Irving with a deep three. And the Mavericks, another three.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Here's Mathurin. Another one falls for Indiana.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about.
Here's Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Mathurin against Hardaway. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Tyrese.
There's no defense for that. Great movement from Mathurin. Even the contact, not able to stop him from finishing.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now Irving. He's got 27. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
McDermott outside. Hardaway against Mathurin from the baseline. Again, Indiana.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Outside Hardaway. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Here's McDermott, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Hardaway, a good look. Off target with the open look.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Pass to Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 29.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
McDermott, the pass to Mathurin. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Inside. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist of the night.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pass to Washington. Here's Exum. Drives to the hoop. And here's Hardaway. Yep, that one's good. Hardaway's got 9. Indiana's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Haliburton. And Gafford with the block. Here's Exum, defended by McDermott. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Here's Haliburton. No stopping Haliburton. So physical.
Haliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Puts it up from 17. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
And Haliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Irving against Haliburton. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Isaiah Jackson, first personal foul, 2nd team foul.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's Nembhard in for Mathurin. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Haliburton. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Green with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Irving. Doncic outside. Let's go with a 3. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
First one falls for him. And the Pacers making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. Both shots good from the strike.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Doncic passes to Gafford. From outside the arc. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Indiana leading to the right side. Here's Neesmith. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Jones, the second chance points on the tip-in. Jones has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Shot's good by Matherin.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Here's Irving. He has 29 now. 3-pointer. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
An open look for Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Indiana's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Matherin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, he can put together quite the stat sheet. Not much Matherin can't do.
Back to Doncic, fires the 3, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Dallas is shooting it at 61%, a terrific average to the inside.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
1:19 left in the first half. Here's Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Dallas calls time here. As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Pacers, they're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
Checking out the Pacers, they've had some terrific moments this season, but where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 11. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball violation. That's a jump ball.
Here's Lively. The shot won't fall. Siakam with the defensive effort.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
From deep, here's Doncic. And that comes off the assist by Green. Doncic has got 15 points.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
And Siakam gets it to go.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Hammers the lob through.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Pacers out in front, leading by 10. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Indiana Pacers. You look at what they've accomplished, Kenny. I gotta say, they have been looking like the most dominant ever.
Wait, what? Uh-oh. Listen, there's only one MD, Ernie. Stop it. I think you owe me an apology.
Not coming. And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Haliburton has been a major contribution.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
Yeah, many of his points came in heavy traffic, something he better get used to. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. We've got Miles Turner, Neesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Haliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard position.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Doncic outside. Siakam against Jones. Outside Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Kicks it to Doncic. This one for 3. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, he might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Doncic against Haliburton. Irving for three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Miles Turner.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 8-point game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, "It's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me." Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, "I couldn't live without this game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner, Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons in blocked shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
No way Haliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Dallas has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Irving looking around. Off the mark there with a 3.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Nembhard. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Yep, that one goes.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Siakam against Jones. Power it home!
Oh, wow! Tyrese. Oh, wow! Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And the foul on Tyrese Haliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard because every rule change, for the most part, has certainly tilted towards the offense recently. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar. And appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense.
Doncic passes to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Irving. Nembhard, good.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
On the wing, Irving. 37 points for him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Turner. Again, Indiana.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
The Mavericks pull it in. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
The Pacers have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Here's Haliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Lively passes to Doncic. Shoots over Haliburton. No good off the glass.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Haliburton goes up top to throw it down.
How about Haliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
And here's Doncic. Give him 20. The three-pointer off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Nesmith passes to Nembhard. Here's Haliburton. Oh, Haliburton not backing down.
Major dominance in it. Comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Outside Irving. There's a screen. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Haliburton against Doncic. And he gets that one.
Tyrese
Haliburton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his fifth overall.
Indiana calls timeout.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Ice Squad. Get loud and let him hear you.
He's checked in for Nesmith. And now with a break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA so far. Indiana, number 1.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Indiana has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Haliburton against Doncic. And it's in there.
Tyrese Haliburton.
Haliburton's got 37.
Haliburton's size playing to his advantage there.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Here's Mathurin into the lane. Oh, throw it down!
Nice!
This is where Mathurin makes his money. Ferocious attacking the rim.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Down by 15. Outside Irving. Here's Green. On the wing, Jones. From the arc. rebound by Turner.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
He shoots. Doesn't go that time. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Nice shot by Turner.
Boy, beautiful-looking jump shot by Turner. He isn't shy about rising up from there.
Pass to Doncic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Pacers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
The free throw off from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Hardaway, the pass to Lively. Beyond the arc. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 12.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Doncic against Haliburton. It's stolen by Haliburton. Going inside. What a take from Haliburton.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Haliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
And when you watch Haliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one. Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
The open shot, Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Haliburton finds Mathurin. Here's Nembhard, defended by Hardaway from 18 feet away. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Haliburton against Doncic. Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got 37.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Haliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
A minute 53 left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Hardaway. Off target with the 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
These calls calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in. And so it's Dallas with it. 17-point game. Doncic against Haliburton. And the dunk by Gafford.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The three. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Matherin. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Exum. Counted. Exum's got his 2nd basket.
Boy, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Haliburton. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got 7 rebounds in the game. Puts it up. And it's Indiana scoring again.
The assist. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now here's Doncic. The 3 is up. And no good. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Indiana has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Irving in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Can't hit that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Jones against McConnell. Here's Toppin. It's on target from the high post.
Hey, they are really exploiting openings in the mid-range. 10 straight points from that area.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. And we're seeing it right now.
Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
And it's Irving with a rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Jones from outside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Jackson. Nice D from Gafford. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Hardaway, the pass to Irving. And the Mavericks, another
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
On the wing, Matherin. Here he goes. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 5 assists in the game. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Hardaway against Haliburton. Back to Hardaway. And the foul on Tyrese Haliburton. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Exum's checked in for Gafford. Smith, he's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Pass to Exum. Launches it. They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And it's Matherin missing. The Mavericks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. McConnell against Irving. To the middle. Here's Jones. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Obi Toppin.
At the line for Dallas, Derek Jones Jr.
And the first one at the line is good. Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. Jones hits them both. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Haliburton. That one falls.
Tyrese
Haliburton's got 49 in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Indiana has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Shoots. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Jones. Back to Hardaway. The 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Haliburton. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Washington a screen. Here's Irving. Deflected.
Got to be impressed with Haliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
And good. There's another. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Irving for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Smith. Driving inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Terrific trip down the floor that time. Jalen Smith ends up scoring down low. You want that ball in the paint and in his hands.
Pass to Jones. Outside Hardaway. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
All right, fans, I need to hear you get out right now for your defense crew.
Changes for Indiana. Turner comes in for Smith, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Toppin. The Pacers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Here's Siakam. That's good. And Haliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got 21.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Green against Matherin. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5, and it's hammered home by Green.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 40 points.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
season, our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Haliburton.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. The layup is good. Haliburton's got 53 points.
Good work by Matherin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Here's Irving. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Nembhard, good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. Matherin with a rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Shoots. That one rolls around and rims out. For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. From outside the arc. And Green, good for 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
This Maverick squad struggling. Doncic outside. Irving, a screen on Haliburton. Jones from outside. Shot won't go. He's 9 for 13. Indiana's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Haliburton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Haliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50-40-90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
First free throw is good. We've had some all-time great players chosen outside the lottery, Clark. Who do you think is the biggest draft day steal?
You know, Giannis and Kawhi Leonard were each taken at 15, but man, it's hard to not put Jokic at the top of this list. He was drafted as the 41st pick in his draft year.
And both free throws good for Haliburton.
Haliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And finished off by Kleba.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Haliburton. Yet another bucket.
What a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's Turner. Another one falls for Indiana.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Irving with it. Turner covering. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. Outside Irving.
And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Greg?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
Here's Haliburton. Oh, connects again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. And Dallas calls time here. Big group substitution here for Indiana. Smith, he's checked in for Turner. McDermott comes in for Pascal Siakam. Matherin's checked in for Nesmith. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. Here's Jones. And here's Doncic outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Indiana's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Pulls it from the top of the key. Here's Matherin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Matherin's got 41.
Not just a jump shooter now. Benedict Matherin can score from all 3 levels.
Left side Hardaway. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by McConnell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the final quarter. A quick shot there. It's off target. Well, the Mavericks shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%. From deep, here's Doncic. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
The shot from 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Dallas. And the league looking to curb how much the top teams can spend. Stricter financial rules now in place, Clark.
Yeah, I like the salary cap. Its theory is good and well-intentioned. I think it does help the small market teams a bit. A lot of teams didn't like how certain West Coast teams were spending, but I still think there's room to give teams the option to exceed limits if they're willing to pay the consequences for doing so. And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Pacers.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year. And it good! Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Irving, the pass to Kleba. All alone. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
And it's Indiana's ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's McConnell. The Pacers again can't hit. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Haliburton against Irving. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Haliburton. 19-footer. It's rebounded by Kleba. Right side Hardaway. Pass to Irving. From deep. The shot that time not on target. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.